Now, stepping on board a ship, it's not just another day in the office. It's not like you stepping into your office. For a sailor, it's a completely different thing. It's the beginning of a new voyage, a new rhythm, an entirely different new routine. Now, for a sailor, those first few hours on board a ship can make the difference between, having a smooth sail and a rough ride. Before I go ahead with this video, I'd like to make myself a cup of coffee. Tea, please. In this video, I'll be sharing 5 things every seasoned sailor does immediately they come on board to stay sharp and get this thing to the ship. Now, whether or not they are first timers or they are pro, everyone does these things to hit the ground running. Before we go ahead, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Welcome to the Sailors Lounge. Where you get first-hand experience of what life on sea is like. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with your loved ones so they see what life at sea is like. Welcome back to this video. Now, the very first thing that any sailor would do, whether it is a he or she, yes, so we have female sailors these days. The first thing is to locate their cabin. I need to sleep somewhere, right? So the first place I'm looking for is my cabin, but the place I'm going to be staying for the period of my tour. Now, before I get on board, my name tag should already be on my door. So I just come and check it. It's the same thing for every cabin on board the ship. It's an easy way to identify who is who and who is staying in which cabin and on which deck. The second thing that I will do, or any other sailor will do immediately they get on board, is to locate the captain's office or the admin office so they can get signed on by the captain. I tell you, you are illegal or a stowaway on board the ship until you get signed on by the captain. Now, what the captain does is he's going to check all of your documents to see that you have the required documents to be on board the ship. Now, if he doesn't do that, say we get into port, usually we get port authorities come and check, so they check to know how many persons are on board and if really they are qualified to be on board the ship. If they find that somebody is missing one document, that's a huge problem. The ship could actually incur a huge fine. And no captain wants for such kind of thing to happen under his watch. All right, so you locate the admin's office or the captain's office, gets you signed on. He stamps on your discharge book the day you joined the ship. This should be like number 1, but you can't be coming to the captain's office with your luggage, right? So you locate your cabin first and then the captain's office or the admin office. Number 1 checked. I located my cabin. Number 2, I went to the captain for him to sign me on. And you know what? Guess what? Number 3 is going to be, your guess is as good as mine. I'm ready to work. So I locate the officer who is responsible for the distribution of PPEs. And yeah, this is the PPE locker. So I'll collect all the PPE necessary for me to walk and stay safe on board the ship. My hard hat. Yep. I also get my safety boots. Very important. I get some gloves, get glasses, and of course, my walk-in boiler suit or coverall, as you may call it. Yeah. So this is the PPE locker. We have PPE stored here. Anything you want to walk and stay safe, this is where we get it. There's no time for you to wait. Immediately you come on board, you get these things and you kick into action. The person you're relieving most likely is on duty, so you just want to fill in immediately. There's no time for you to waste. That's how ship life is. Immediately you come on board, you start working immediately. Yeah. So guess what number 4 is going to be? I'll tell you. The 4th thing that I will do immediately I get on board is to locate the nearest fire extinguisher closest to my cabin and as well as my exit point. Now, you see, fire is something that is pretty much common on board, especially accommodation fire. So I want to know the nearest fire extinguisher. Fire extinguishers are distributed all around the ship on every deck. So every corner you look at, you have at least one fire extinguisher. You don't want to get caught up in an emergency, and you do not know what to do. During an emergency on board the ship, the first thing that you want to do, or the most important thing that you want to do, is to leave the accommodation. So yes, I have one exit point very close to me. All these things I'm trying to do is familiarize myself with the ship, to hit the ground rolling. All right, so let's talk about the fifth thing that I will do. The fifth thing that I'm going to do, or any other sailor will do, is to locate this list. You see this list? It's called the muster list. It has 2 points, 2 places where they put this list on board the ship. Now, this list contains the names of every single person on board the ship, right? And it also highlights the duties of every single person on board the ship in different emergencies, like fire emergency. Your name is here, what you'll be doing, and which party you are in, and where your muster point is at. It also contains lifeboat stations. So when you come here, you check, your lifeboat station, as well as your duties during an abandoned ship emergency. So it's very important to check this lifeboat. That's something I will do. Any other sailor also going to be doing it. One bonus point, very important. I don't know why I missed this out. I'm going to show you. All right, so let me take you to that place. Okay, so my bonus point, it's to locate where the mess room are. So it's very important. This is where we eat. Food is very important on board. Being far away from land on board the ship and then you're not eating, that is like you trying to take your own life or something, right? So this is where we eat. I have to locate this place, as well as the kitchen, or the galley as we fondly call it. That's what we call it on board the ship. So yeah, guys, this is it, what I do every time I come on board. If you're here to subscribe to this channel, please go ahead and do so now. All right, leave a comment, share it, and tell me what you feel about this video. My name is Gigi, the Sailorman, and this is the Sailors Now.